そりゃ腰が入ってなかったからな。
Of course, I wouldn't let a decade recap end without a mention of the United States of Smash. All Might's ultimate technique deserves a mention not only for its epicness in-universe, but also because of how it impacted My Hero Academia as a series going forward. With his remaining energy, All Might unleashes this super technique to put an end to All For One and his schemes. It's truly a cathartic moment to see the great light and darkness collide, with light triumphing against overwhelming odds and clawing out victory at a dire cost. I don't know about you, but I personally thought that this fight could have been an epic final battle featuring the two great opposing forces in the series universe. It's a moment that not only completes one major part of My Hero Academia saga, but also wonderfully sets up future arcs. Repercussions of All Might's All-In continue to send shockwaves throughout My Hero Academia's universe, and this moment really got fans talking about the future when it first aired.
待て！ルフィ！
It still hurts to this day, doesn't it? An effort worth an entire arc gone to waste as Luffy's forced to watch his beloved brother die in front of his eyes. Hope turns to despair at the end of Luffy and Ace's fight through the Marines. Stepping in at the last moment, Ace takes a hit from Akainu, saving his brother in the process. Instead of escaping, Ace decides to make the ultimate sacrifice. We could say that Ace died on his own terms, but that still doesn't make this moment any less depressing for the millions of One Piece fans all over the globe. Reality ensues and not all rescue missions go the way the heroes plan. Luffy gets slapped with a dose of reality, making him realize the scale of the world beyond and how he must keep getting stronger for his brother's legacy.
俺は生まれてきてもよかったのかな。
そりゃあお前生きてみりゃわかる。
I know there are a lot of people who aren't a fan of the Berserk movies, but I personally feel the third Berserk movie did a fantastic job adapting one of the most iconic scenes in manga. An exceedingly rare event which signifies the birth of a new member of the God Hand, the Eclipse is the highlight of Berserk's Golden Age storyline. Broken by his defeat and previous failures, Griffith becomes an easy victim of the God Hands. It's far too easy for a broken and proud knight to give in to the greatest temptations of all. A massacre follows with Guts and Casca the only survivors. Subjected to visions of his past, Griffith begins his transcendence, culminating with his birth as Femto. It took the intervention of the Skull Knight to save the Black Swordsman from impending doom. It's a fittingly ominous sight to herald the rise of the Lord of Darkness.
終わってもいい。
One of the top rage moments this decade goes to Hunter x Hunter's Gon. We're talking about his key moment in the Chimera Ant arc, where he finally concedes the typical standards of ideal heroism and begins his brief transformation into that thing. Throwing all care into the air and looking to only destroy, the otherwise jolly and upbeat Gon transforms and lays Pito down with a beating that Hunter x Hunter fans won't forget anytime soon. The battle versus Pito is not the most spectacular fight in Hunter x Hunter, but that's mostly the point. It's not about putting on a show, instead the fight serves as a culmination of Gon's character development, showing the hidden depths of what the otherwise cheerful hero is capable of. For a moment, it seems as if the villain and the hero traded places, with Gon looking like a complete and unstoppable engine of destruction.
戦士として 最後まで責任を果たすことだ。
If you immediately guessed that this featured moment is Reiner and Bertolt's betrayal, congratulations. Who would have thought that two of the most iconic Titans, one who's even the face of the series, would turn out to be among humanity's last lines of defense? It hurt especially for Eren, who's been a little brother figure to Reiner of sorts, to see that the people he looked up to transform into the gigantic monsters that have haunted him right before his very eyes. The moment pretty much came out of nowhere, but it's big enough that it's a complete game changer in the world of Attack on Titan. Yet we know people can transform into Titan, but this reveal was still on another level. All along, humanity's enemies have been hiding among them, and this scene brought a huge impact and reactions from viewers. To have one of the biggest mysteries of the show revealed in such a completely unnerving manner was amazing and absolutely genius, making all the questions and confusion fade into the background of the epic fight that takes place. So, did I miss anything? Of course I did. 10 moments isn't enough to list all